All right, so apparently my battery was going low. Who knew? So where am I? I just got done doing my sparkly eye. That's what happened. My sparkly eye is done. It's not too sparkly, but it is not, actually it's not done because I was doing this. This is actually how I was introduced to sparkly. My neighbor across the street wears sparkly eyeliner, and I thought it was just beautiful, so I started wearing just this, and then I started wearing the eyeshadow, and now I am where I am. Love it. So me. All right. Yes, I have purple lip gloss. Purple and pink lip gloss. All right, so I'm going to need to clean that brush, and that brush, and that brush. And these applicators. Put that away. Okay. Shape out my eyebrows. Put my chapstick away. So I just had a memory. My grandparents, my grandma and grandpa Johnson, their name was Everett and Imogene. When they were still alive, they would take their empty pill bottles and they would put coins in them. Isn't that funny? What a fun way to save money. They were very frugal. My grandpa Everett he lived through the Great Depression. So he had all these fun, frugal ways to save money. He made the best chili, like the best ground beef chili with beans. And of course, this will be a fun fact, he was the fire chief of the hygiene fire department. So of course he knew how to make chili, right? Fire chief chili, fire alarm chili. Makes sense. Grandpa the fire chief. I remember as a little girl that when Santa Claus would come into town, I would get to ride in the fire truck and take Santa Claus back home at the end of the night when he'd come to visit the firehouse. That was always fun. I had a great life. Well, I'm still having a great life, but you know what I mean. I have fun memories. I'll have to put that in my book if I ever read it. Note to self. Note to self. All right, in case anybody ever wants to buy me a gift, I love this. This is Elizabeth Arden Sunflower. I love this perfume. It smells like sunshine, and I call my son my sunshine because his very first time he moved out of the house, we took him to South Dakota with his very first job with AT&T, and I remember driving across the country and from Colorado to South Dakota, and there was just fields of sunflowers. And I bought this perfume before then, but the sunflower fields just make my heart smile. It just makes my heart smile. All right, so next is eye mascara. Right now I'm using Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. And I do have to change my mascara out monthly, otherwise it just really irritates my eyes. My eyes are just ultra sensitive. So if you notice your eyes getting sensitive, you may need to also change your mascara out every month, because eyes are very sensitive, especially if you're on your screens a lot. You may find your eyes becoming dry. You may be rubbing them a lot. Find yourself rubbing them. Try changing out your mascara more. If you're a female wearing mascara, that might help out. See? Keep it simple, Siobhan. All these practical tips for you ladies. And you guys, if your girls are having those issues, suggest that to them. You guys could help your girls out. So when I was younger, I used to have the most lovely lashes. Now that I'm getting older, not so much, but whatever. Life's life. It is what it is. Maybe my next mascara might make my lashes look a little better, but I'm not overly concerned. I got sparkle. I got sparkle. I've often thought about going and getting eyelash extensions, but maybe later. Right now, with the market and money and everything, me not working, if I was working and making money, it might be different. When I was working, I could afford to go get my nails done all the time and go get massages all the time. But now we need to be a little more sensible and practical with how we choose to spend our money. Getting massages twice a month and getting my nails done once a month. Isn't the best use of our money. All right, y'all, we're almost done. Thanks for staying along and getting ready with me today. So today when I woke up, my hair looks so crazy. It was hilarious. So I have a very sensitive head. Growing up, my hair was like always this length, like maybe just like right about here. Because when I was in my car accident, they had to shave my head. And so that was like in the 80s when punk rock was happening. And I was taken to the Boulder Hospital, and I would always hang around the Boulder Mall. So I looked like a punk rocker. I just never could grow my hair out. So now I'm just loving my long hair. And I always had wanted to have my hair long when I got older, like my great-grandma. My great-grandma's name was Pearl. And she would always have her hair up in a bun. And I always told myself when I got older and I had grandkids, I was always going to have my hair tied back in a bun, just like my grandmother, great-grandmother. Now I'm getting older. I love my long hair, but I'm not so sure if I want to put it back in a bun. So, anyway, we're almost done. Sounds like Andy's just about done with his phone call. When he's done with his call, we're gonna go walk the dogs, go to Walmart. I have to get my medication out. So, I used to always get migraines, and that was a side effect of my TBI. I got really, really bad migraines. So much so, I had over 100 hours of disability every month where I was in bed with a migraine. Now my neurologist has me on this new medicine. Well, it's not so much new anymore. I think it's been about a year now that I've been on it. Over a year. About a year and a half I've been on this medicine called Calypta. I love it. Thank goodness for technology. Yes, people say prayer works, and I'm all about my spirituality and everything. But thank goodness for medicine. This medicine has allowed me to have a life. I told my doctor, this medicine allows me to take a shower, put makeup on, and get dressed every day. Without this makeup, I was just in bed. It was horrible. So thank goodness for technology and for doctors. Because without it, like I said, life was just horrible. Not horrible, just, I mean, having migraines is no fun. So I'm so thankful for Calypta. So we have to go to the store to get my Calypta and some other things and walk the dogs and get on with the day. So thanks so much for staying along and watching me get ready. I have never gotten ready with an audience before, so thank you. Have a wonderful day. It's Thursday now. I don't know whatever day it is when this is when you watch it. Drop a note, say hi, let me know what day it is when you watch it. Tell me how you're doing. Let me know who's watching. I'd love to connect with you. Have a wonderful day. Peace, love, out.